Hello there and welcome to this free course by the Organized Small Business Academy. This course is titled How to Make Consistent Sales Without Struggles. How do you make sales as a business owner or as someone who works for a company or in a business? How do you make consistent sales without struggle? Now, from my years of experience owning a business and interacting with business owners, there are three problems I have noticed that businesses consistently struggle with. The first problem is that sales doesn't happen. So you have a lot of business owners who, in their businesses, there is no sales. So if I mention the category you fall in, please let me know if it's category 1, 2, or 3. In the first category, sales doesn't actually happen. Is that the category you fall in? Now, in the second category, sales actually happens, but it is not consistent. So the sales doesn't happen consistently. Is that the category you fall in? Type yes in the comment section. And then thirdly, the third category, sales happens consistently, but sales cannot happen without you. That is, if you are not around, if you are not involved, sales does not happen. Does that speak of you? Is that where you are in your business? Type yes in the comment section. Now, these three problems continue to plague a lot of business owners. So, whatever is happening to you currently, you are not alone. All these things have happened to me. And my goal today in today's webinar is to show you, first of all, how small businesses are dominating the world. And this is particularly important because many of us look down on our businesses. And I'll pay particular attention to small businesses. I want to show you how small businesses are dominating the business world. I'm also going to show you how one idea from a small business changed my life many years ago, and the 5 secrets to make sales consistently without struggle. I'll also show you how to work less and make more money from your small business, and the one major step you should take to transform your business. Are you ready? All right, so let me first of all talk about topic 1. Small businesses are dominating the business world. Now, does this sound strange? Let me explain to you why. So, according to the Tribune newspaper in Nigeria, small businesses generate 47% of all the money made by businesses in Nigeria. Isn't that amazing? That means in 2021, from the records that we have, 440 billion was generated by businesses in Nigeria. That's 440 billion. Of that 440 billion, 206.8 billion was generated by small businesses. Now, why is this important? There is money for small businesses. There is money for small businesses. And the question is, are you getting your share? Are you getting your share? Many times we look down on our small businesses, but I can promise you that there are small businesses that are making huge amounts of money around the world. There is money for small businesses, okay? Now, 96.7% of all businesses in Nigeria are small businesses. And 87% of all jobs in Nigeria are created by small businesses. Your small business is important. Oh, yes. So if you're here and you don't do up to $1 million in revenue per annum, you're still quite a small business. So your business is very, very important. Don't look down on it. Small businesses are doing remarkable things on a global scale, not just in Nigeria. Small businesses are doing remarkable things on a global scale. All right. Now, there are some advantages of owning a small business or a micro business, and I want to share a couple of them with you. Number 1, anybody can start, own, and make money from a small business. 2, you don't need to be an expert to start, own, and make money from a small business. You don't need to be an expert. Just as long as you understand how to make money from the business, your expertise is not that important. I own a fashion brand, for example, but I don't know how to sew. I can't, I can't make any clothes for the life of me, but I own a fashion brand. You don't need to be an expert to start, own, or make money from a small business. And with the internet, you can sell to people anywhere. I'm currently in my home office and I'm talking to you. You can sell to people anywhere. That's a strong advantage of owning a small business. Okay? Next, you can run your small business from your home. Big businesses cannot do that. They need very huge offices. Yes, I know some of us also have offices, agreed, but you can actually run your small business from your home. And then you can do your small business alone and make a lot of money and watch it grow quite quickly. Yes, you can do your small business alone. These are some advantages of owning or running a small business that big businesses do not have. Okay? So, why should you listen to me? A lot of business owners don't know who to talk to about their business problems. And they want to improve their businesses. Maybe you are here because you want to do things better. You want to know how to improve your sales, right? But you don't know who to talk to. You always feel like something is missing in your business and you want someone to help you figure out what to do next in your business. Now, please meet me. Let me share a little bit about me. My name is Nnamdi Ibe. I'm a business owner. I'm also a certified business consultant and member of the Forbes Coaches Council. I am currently senior partner at Excel and Grace Consulting. And I have been in business and have been consulting simultaneously for the better part of about 18, 19 years. So I've been around. I've been doing this for a long time. Currently, I have 44,000 followers on Facebook. I have 6,000 plus followers on Instagram. And one of my companies, the consulting firm, has about 19,000 plus followers on Instagram. Okay? So why should you listen to me? I love to simplify complex business issues and teach them to business owners. This has led people to call me the surgeon. I have worked with and helped over 4,000 people to structure their businesses and increase and grow their revenue. I have also trained over 70,000 business owners, and people love to learn from me daily. That's why you should listen to me, okay? And I am sharing this so that you can relax, take your time, and let's take this journey together. Excellent. Now, let me go into topic 2. One idea from a small business that changed my life, okay? So I used to sell women's shoes, bags, and costume jewelry. This was an interesting time in my life. This was many, many, many years ago. And I did love the business because it helped me meet a lot of people, but it had its issues. So I used to travel to Cotonou, that's Benin Republic, by road. So I'll travel. I was staying in Port Harcourt at the time. Port Harcourt is a city in River State in southern Nigeria. So I'll travel by road for almost 12 hours to Lagos State, which is in southwest Nigeria. And then from Lagos, I also go by road to Benin Republic. So I'll spend days traveling by road to and fro. I'd suffer. Honestly, I really went through a lot just to get these products. Then I'll come back and still be struggling with a lot of work. I don't know if that sounds like something you can relate to. I have gotten the products and I am still struggling with a lot of work. I noticed that I was busy and frustrated, but I was not making enough money. This continued to frustrate me for a while until one day I sat down to look at what I was spending my energy on. I just did an evaluation. You know how you do some introspecting, you look away from yourself. And I looked at my life, I looked at the business I was doing, and tried to look at the activities that I was doing. And I found out that I was spending more energy, time, focus on activities that didn't bring money. So I sat down and wrote out the things that I was doing in the business. And here's what I found out. I found out that I focused on activities like traveling to buy the items, sorting the items, packaging the items, arguing with suppliers, inspecting the items when I came back. And then the actual activities that brought in money, I wasn't paying attention to them. So activities like following up on debtors, refusing to sell on credit, reaching out to old customers, placing samples in salons, small hotels and bars, attending exhibitions, etc. These were the things that were bringing money, and I wasn't focusing attention on them. So I decided to do things differently. I decided to focus my attention on those activities that brought in money. So I found a way to get a friend of mine who was also in the business to help me buy products. So I'll give her money, she'll travel, she'll bring in those products on my behalf. By the time she comes back, because I was focusing on those activities that brought in money, by the time those products arrive, I have sold almost all. I shifted my focus and I found ways to do less of those activities that didn't bring in money. I also got in somebody to help me with the packaging and the deliveries so that I paid attention to those activities that brought in money. So guess what happened? This was many, many years ago. My income grew from 150,000 naira monthly from that business to almost 400,000 naira monthly. Eventually, I sold that business to someone else, but this idea changed my life, and I'm hoping it changes yours too. Look at your activities today. Where are you spending your time? On those activities that don't make money or activities that bring in money? The lesson here is that you manage your time well by focusing on what brings in money in your business. What are those activities? One of them is those sales activities, those marketing activities, and the secrets that I'm going to share with you here. You should pay attention to these activities. That's where you should focus your energy and attention to. Okay? I hope that makes sense. So let's go in now. Remember, I've shared two things with you already, which is one, that your small business is important and can make considerable revenue for your business. Okay? Your business is important. Your business is saving lives. Your business is empowering people. You are hiring people. You're supporting the economy of your country. That's the first thing. The second thing is that you should learn to pay attention to the activities that bring money in your business. So let's look at it now. Let's look at the secrets that will help you make consistent sales without struggling. And I'm going to be very, very practical. I hope you're set. Good. The first secret is traffic. So imagine you were sitting, your office or your shop or your business is at the end of a street. And at the end of that street is the door to your office. And all these cars filled with people are trying to drive and come into that door or into that gate where your business is. And so, because you have one door, there is this volume of people trying to get in. You are causing traffic. This is the first secret that will transform your sales, that will help you make sales consistently. You must be intentional about traffic. That is, how do you get as many people as possible interested in doing business with you? How do you get as many people as possible reaching out to you one way or the other because they are interested in doing business with you? That's called traffic. You can find different definitions of it, but this secret will transform your business. Now, how do I apply this secret? Now, I have two books. It's the same book, Organized, which is my book on how to structure your small business. The green design here is the hard copy, and the ebook is this one is the ebook. The ebook has sold over 6,000 copies. The hard copy has sold over 1,000 copies. Now, for these books, now I have other books. I have Unsackable. I have 50 other ways to make more money in your business. Now, this is for my consulting business. Now, these two books, or this book, Organized, sorry, whenever I go to any speaking event, I carry copies. And while I am teaching in that event, I talk about the book or I give examples from the book. What am I doing? I am driving traffic. On a consistent basis, both myself and my team, we make content that talks about the book or highlights problems from the book. I also host webinars and courses like this one that you're taking, this free course that you're taking, where you see what I have done there. I have talked about the book. What am I doing? I am driving traffic. Another thing that I do intentionally is I run ads consistently for the book. Why am I sharing this with you? You must be intentional about making sure you have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different activities that drive traffic to your business. You must be intentional about it. And let me talk about ads, for example. This is a screenshot of my seller page. I sell the ebook on seller. I also sell using they do direct transfers. This is just on seller. You can see that within, I think it's about 2 months or so, 2 or 3 months, we've done about 1,000, about 1,036 sales. And this is the Naira, this is in USD. So you can order organized from anywhere in the world through seller. Are you seeing this? This is from ads. There's also evidence of sales that comes in from content, sales that come in from event market. All those records are there. So what can you do to drive traffic? That's when you wake up every morning, all that should be in your head is, what do I do today to cause traffic or to generate traffic for my business? That's how you should be thinking about this subject matter. That's how you should be thinking about this. Because if people are not interested, if they don't know, if they're not interested, they can't buy from you. You can't make sales. That's the truth. So what can you do to cause traffic in your business? Let me share a few examples. Number one, collaboration. Collaborate. Who in your industry or outside your industry can you collaborate with so that more people get to see, get to hear about what you have? Whenever I run the Organized Small Business Academy, when we get close, I do collaborations with different influencers so that they can introduce their audiences to me. That's collaboration. When they also have events or things they are doing, I host them too. That's collaboration. Is that you sell hair? Can you collaborate with somebody who sells hair products? You make bags. Can you collaborate with somebody who has a boutique? You drive traffic to your business. Running ads. I cannot overemphasize this. Ads have many of you got into this free course because of the ads that you saw. Ads work. Your social media content, event marketing, referral marketing. All of these, when you go to events, you go to conferences, do you introduce yourself? Do you network with people? All of these things drive traffic where? To you, to your business. I hope this is making sense. Let me know in the comment section, okay? Is it making sense? All right. Moving on. I want to share with you a little bit about Augusta's story. So Augusta joined one of my programs, the Organized Small Business Academy. And before she joined the academy, she was struggling to do a 1 million naira in sales every month. By the time she joined the academy, in less than 2 weeks, I think she said it was in 9 days, she had sold 1 million naira. And by the end of the month, she had done 3 million naira. Augusta went forward to do 11 million naira in 2 months. Why? Because she put into practice all the things that she learned about how to generate traffic for her business. Augusta is doing incredible things right now, and I'm so proud of her. Traffic is secret number one. The second secret is consistency. Look, many times you will not feel like doing the things you need to do, and it's okay, you're a human being. We understand. I do understand. You know who doesn't understand? Your business and your customers. And they are not supposed to understand. Look, I did mention that whenever I have the Organized Small Business Academy, I show up, I do Instagram lives. Now, sometimes these Instagram lives go back to back. They are happening on a daily basis. It is not convenient. It is not easy. A lot of times I don't feel like it. But your business doesn't require you to feel like doing what you need to do. Your business needs you to make sure they get done. I show up no matter what. I had a speaking engagement for a very good friend of mine some weeks ago, and unfortunately, I had a health scare. I was in the hospital, and I knew that I had some things that I really wanted to do to support him, collaboration. And so, once I was discharged from the hospital, I found a way to get people to go with me and go and support him. And while we were there, I even prayed for him on stage. I did that, though it wasn't convenient. I did not feel like doing it, but I showed up because we need to consistently show up. You need to show up. You know, many of us have been told that we should follow our passion, or you need passion to do a lot of things in your business. I don't agree. Passion is an emotion. It is the channeling of your energy and attention to what is in front of you per time. And I think you can shift that from activity to activity. You don't need passion to go to the ATM. You don't need passion to pay your staff salaries. You don't need passion to show up and do your marketing. You need discipline. You need the decision to say, I will show up no matter what. So if there are 7 activities you need to do every single day so that you consistently generate traffic, you make sure you show up every day and do it, whether you feel like it or not. And that's secret number 2. So what are some things that can help you with the discipline so that you can show up consistently? Number 1, plan your week ahead of time. So every Sunday evening, sit down and write out all the activities you want to carry out for that week. 2, plan your day a night before. In the night, you sit down. What do I intend to do tomorrow? What are the major activities that I would need to carry out tomorrow? And then when you resume, I want to believe that you have an opening time and a closing time for your business. When you go to that place where you work from in your business and you sit down, do the critical work, your critical work first before you attend to anything else. The reason this is important is the critical work might be those activities that will help you generate traffic. But if you allow other people determine what you do first, the critical work will not get done. You see how that works? So, manage your priorities, not your time. You will not be able to add more time to the time that you have. So, learn how to manage your priorities. Sit down and plan and do your critical work first before you attend to anything else. Let me share with you Ibukun's story. I think I can blow this up. Let me share Ibukun's story with you so you see this, you hear from her yourself. Okay?
Hello, I am Ibukun, the smartphone photography boss. I recently took part in the Organized Small Business Academy by the incredible Nnamdi Ibe. Those 30 days were a game changer. I went deep into the foundation of my business and I was able to fix the issues that we had been ignoring. It wasn't just about learning, it was about action. 30 days of execution and making tangible progress. You won't believe it, but my content creation community, Contentify, was born during the offer creation challenge of the just concluded session of the academy. See, I have been pushed out of my comfort zone to pursue new opportunities that my brand has to offer. Here is my call to action for you. Join the Organized Small Business Academy right now. Don't miss your chance to be a part of this amazing community that I'm a part of.
So, what do you think? Thank you, Bukun, for that. You see, the idea here for me is the discipline to show up and do it is something that will transform your business. Just by showing up and making sure she does what she needs to do, she had created another offshoot of her existing business. That's what showing up does. The third secret now, secret number 3. I hope this is making sense. Please let me know in the comment section. The third secret is presentation. Now, for those of us who are in Nigeria, who are in Africa, there's this meal we are looking at. It's called eba or gari. It's made from dried cassava, and you make it with boiling water, and you pour the dried cassava in it, and it's an amazing meal you eat with soup. But the reason I am talking about this is there are restaurants you go to eat this, and the way it is presented to you, when the bill comes, you don't complain. There are also places you go to eat the same meal, and when the bill comes, you start asking them to explain. Why? The way the food is presented to you would affect your response to the bill. The way the environment is put together, the way all those things are packaged. Some people call it packaging. I'm not just talking about packaging. It's presentation. In local parlance, in Nigerian pidgin, they say, I go first chop. You know that statement, I go first chop before mouth go chop. What that means is it has to look presentable to the eyes first before it can get into the mouth. Business owners, please pay attention. People would look at what is outside. They will look at what is outside first before they look at what is inside. The only person who can see what is inside is God. The rest of us will look at you, will evaluate how you present yourself or your packaging first before we even do business with you. So what do I mean? Remember when we started this webinar, did you see this? Where I talked about being a Forbes Council coach. Now, yes, I'm a Forbes Council coach member, and it is not really relevant in this conversation, but we know how human beings function. Immediately they see this, there is a psychological evaluation that they just look, okay, yes, Forbes has recognized this person. No, this is not Forbes Black, the one that's free. I paid to become and registered, and I was evaluated. It took a lot. I was screened before I became a Forbes Council coach. I'm a certified business consultant. I'm also a business owner. Why am I sharing this? Because I don't have a lot of tangible products. I offer services. So part of packaging my service is making sure I package myself. You see how I did that during this course? Another thing that I also do is on social media, you hear me consistently talk about the businesses my partner and I own. So between my partner and I, we own about 10 different businesses. We own a hotel, we own a fashion business, we own a small business academy, we own a consulting firm, we own a micro lending business, we own a thrift business, we own an oil and gas services business, we own an oil palm business. We own a lot of businesses. And from time to time, I make posts where I talk about these things. See the picture I used to make this post, you see? It's another post of me speaking, and look at what's behind. Another opportunity to put and package and present myself differently. This is particularly important because if you don't package yourself in a manner that attracts the people you want to serve, you will continue to serve the wrong kinds of people. Packaging is important. So how do you package your business at your level? First thing you should do is you pay attention to packaging for attention. Package what you do for attention. What does this mean? You sell food. Make sure you package the way you wrap what you do at an amount you can afford. Don't go spending so much money doing your packaging. Whatever level that you are in, just make sure you put in a little effort into wrapping your things better, or putting it into containers that look a bit better, or making sure that it is neat. You've packed soup inside your disposable plate. Did they just pack it and there's soup around the entire plate? or was it packed neatly enough? All of that is part of packaging for attention. The second thing you should pay attention to is how you speak. You remember here, I talked about my partner and I, we own. How you speak. Do you, when somebody reaches out to you, do you quickly just go, hello, yes, can I help you? Was that how you respond on the phone? Or do you talk like a business owner? Do you talk calmly? Are you patient enough? Are you in charge enough so that people can say, yes, I'm interacting with a business? It also, and the third thing about presentation and packaging is how you address yourself. Do you use I or do you use we? Nobody is going to come and check your business whether you have 10 employees or it's just you. And so when you're talking about your business, always say we, because when you use we, us, we will get back to you. People feel like, or people appreciate, people sense that they are dealing with a company, they are dealing with an organization, not just you, even though you're the only one in your business. That's secret number 3. Are we making sense? All right, so hear what Bruno has to say.
Hi, I'm Engineer Bruno Mofia, the MD of Groomfeathers Engineering Limited, a design and build construction company here in Lagos, Nigeria. I just concluded the Organized Small Business Academy, and this is my definition of a bootcamp. It's been a roller coaster of simple, actionable ideas that are geared towards making your business become truly structured. I particularly love how the course focuses on your mindset orientation. Plus, you are exposed to various tools that make life easier as you proceed on the journey to structure your business. Overall, this course has been a great impact to my business and life generally. And if you're sitting on the fence thinking of joining the next batch, I beg you, destroy that fence and join now. If you ever thought your business needs structure, then your business needs Organized Small Business Academy. Thanks, Nnamdi. You are truly a surgeon.
Thank you, Bruno, for that. I hope you are making sense. I hope you're making progress. The fourth secret now is to focus on the market. For those of us who have children, you do notice that when a child or when a baby is focused on something, there is nothing you will do to make that baby change their mind from that particular thing that they want. So if there's a toy that they like and they are nibbling on it, once you take away that toy, because that child is focused on that toy, the child will begin to cry. That's how the market is. The market wants what the market wants. And you don't sell what you want to sell. You sell what the market is willing and able to pay for. You don't sell what you want to sell. Now, how does that affect your business? How have I used it? I did mention that I own a fashion brand called After 30 Classics. Now, when I started, I did not want to spend a lot of money making a lot of clothes, getting a boutique and setting up things and then start looking for customers, not even knowing what they would buy. So you know what we did? My partner and I, Emeka Nobis, we made samples. We made samples, had those samples photo shoot. We did a photo shoot with those samples. We called some of our friends who are also influencers and we did a photo shoot. And then we used that photo shoot to do the first test. And we shared it around to people, to the market. And we paid attention to what people seemed to be interested in and what they were willing to pay for. We didn't stop there. We had a couple of events we organized. These were conferences and trainings that we took advantage of, and we still also modeled our designs there. And we we showcased them to the audience, thousands of people. And guess what? They began to buy. They began to show up and ask us to measure them, to make for them. And we paid attention to the things that they were interested in buying. And after 30 Classics has grown now, and we know and provide only what the market is willing and able to pay for. This secret will change a lot of things for you. You don't sell what you want to sell. You sell what the market wants to buy. You sell what the market is willing and able. The difference is there are people who are willing to buy, but they are not able. They don't have money. That's not the people you pay attention to. You pay attention to those who are willing and able to pay you. You are not in the business of charity. You are in business to make money. And the only way you make money is to pay attention to those who are willing and able to pay you. Does that make sense? Now, let's hear Ruth's story as she talks about how she has also done the same.
Hi, Coach Nnamdi. I'm specially making this video to appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Before I started your structure class, it was more or less like I was certain on how to run my business. But after going through the 1 month structure class, I got a lot of clarity on how to run my business and even in my everyday life. I would highly recommend your structure class for anybody trying to structure their business properly. Thank you so much. You're simply the best. I like how short and apt your lectures are. It's easy to understand and it's easy to juggle life while doing your lectures. So yeah, thank you so much. I really appreciate you. You're simply the best. God bless you. God bless you. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Ruth. So, what I find interesting about Ruth's story is she used to struggle with selling dresses. So, she sells wedding dresses. And she kept struggling with should she sell? People wanted to rent. And then I told her to carry out an experiment. Reach out to these people and find out from them what they want to buy, which she did. And she found out that she had two classes of customers: those who were willing to pay a premium to buy wedding dresses, and those who were willing to just rent. And they will pay well, but they will just rent it and return it. Now she is making more money, both selling and renting. Why? Because she paid attention to the market. You see how that works? That's number 4, secret number 4. So the first one, please type in the comment section. The first secret is traffic. The second secret is consistency. The third secret is packaging. Presentation, yes. The fourth secret is what? Focus on the market. The fifth secret is what? Structure. So this is what I'll tell you about sales. Sales is supposed to be predictable. Sales is supposed to be, you should be able to say this is what is going to happen in the next 3 weeks, in the next 2 days. You can say with some degree of certainty this is how much you are going to make on a daily basis. This is the total number of sales you're going to make in a quarter or in a week. You should be able to do that in your business. And the only way you can do that is when you have built a system around how you do sales. That system requires structure. That system requires structure. So, a typical example of structure, the best way I can explain structure is this: structure is making sure the right work, that is what matters. Some of us are busy, we're not productive. Some of us are running around, we're doing a lot of things, but we're not productive. So, structure is having the right work done through the right steps with the right people and obeying the right policies to get the right results. That structure, it is moving from a one-man business into a company. Structure, even if you're the only one in your business, you need structure. There should be order, there should be a way sales is done in your business. And remember, in the beginning, I said those activities that don't bring money and those activities that bring money. If you focus only on the activities that bring money without a structure in those other activities that don't bring in money, your business will collapse. So you need structure to manage your operations so that the sales also can be done more effectively. You see how that works? When we started our micro lending business, which is Grace Capital, where we give loans to small and medium scale businesses, this business is about 4 years old. When we started, interesting, we started that business with about 300,000 naira. And what we simply did was hired one staff, made one of our current staff or one of our employees at the time the supervisor of that business, and we gave that person the money and told the person that as they were working, we should be creating structures for how things were done. So as they go and try this out, they come, we create a process that becomes how we do things. They go, they do this one, they come, we create a process, we create a structure. We did this, we do that, we do that. And we build a structure around that business from scratch, from day one. Currently, this business has our loan portfolio is over 200 million naira and it's growing. Why? This is possible because of structure. So they are getting more and more sales, they are getting more and more customers, giving more and more loans. And this Grace Capital has given birth to the savings part of the business also. All from what? Our appreciation and understanding of structure. They are doing that volume of sales from 300,000 naira to 200 million portfolio. Why? Because of our understanding of structure. So, what are the 5 secrets? Traffic, consistency, presentation, focus on the market, and then structure. So, let's talk a little bit. I used to work really hard. I used to be very busy. I used to almost exhaust myself with all the things that I used to do. I was working sometimes from 7 a.m. to 10 p.m., 7 days a week. I was regularly overwhelmed, constantly exhausted, and didn't have time for anything else. I think about those days now, and if it really feels tough. So I know where you're coming from. I understand what it means to be consistently overwhelmed and exhausted when you don't even have time for anything. Until I realized that to do more from this business, to get more results in my business, I needed to work less, a lot less. Because I was just working too hard. And I realized that the things that needed attention did not require all that much hard work. They just needed to be designed, put in place, and allowed to function. It transformed my business doing a lot of things. But I'll tell you how I was able to do that. But let me ask you, how has this been so far? Have you gotten anything valuable? Type yes in the comment section. Let me see. Okay. Have you gotten anything of value? Yes. Please type in the comment section. Have you gotten anything you can implement now? Tell me. Of all the things that I have shared, have you gotten anything that you can implement now? Now, would you like to make more money while doing less work in your small business? Please type yes in the comment section. I'm going to wait a little. Type yes, keep the yeses coming. You want to make more money while doing less work in your business? That means sales is happening. Because you're making sales, more money is coming in. And as more money is coming in, you're seeing it, you're happy because you're doing less work. Type yes in the comment section if that's what you want. Now, if you typed yes, I designed something for you. But if you don't like paying for solutions, I think you can leave now. If you don't like paying for solutions, if everything you want is completely free, then I think you can, some of the ideas I've shared today would help you. Go ahead, enjoy yourself. I will not hold it against you. I believe I have added something to your life today. Thank you. I'll wait. You're still here? Good. There are certain levels you will never go to as a business owner if you don't make certain personal commitments. You stayed. You're one of those people who will do incredibly well. So the easiest way to do something is to follow someone who has done it. So far, I have used what I'm going to talk about now to help 2,670 small business owners to do incredible things in their businesses. And I've talked about some of them in today's course. So, what is this thing I'm talking about? Drum rolls, please. Type drum rolls. Type drum rolls. Let's go. The Organized Small Business Academy. Woohoo! The Organized Small Business Academy is a 30-day online program that teaches structure for small businesses. Okay, it's a 30-day online program. It teaches you how to organize and structure your small business so that it makes money for you without stressing you. Isn't that something you would want? Some people have called it business structure made easy for small businesses. Now imagine this for a second. Imagine that 6 months from now, your small business isn't stressing you. Think about it. 6 months from now, your small business isn't stressing you. Imagine that your revenue has tripled. And even though the business is tripled, your business is organized. You can predict where sales will come from. You can predict how much sales will come in. And not only can you predict the sales, you can see the profit in cash. I'm not talking of paper money. That is when accountants calculate and you can't see the money in the bank. You can see your money in cash. Try to imagine what that's like. What problems will you walk away from if that's happening? Which holiday will you take? You will start sending some money to your mom. You send more money to your mom in the village. You'll be able to sponsor or support some of those charities you want to support. You'll be able to help some of those people you want to help, right? At least you pay off your debts. You'll be less stressed. You will not always have the pressure that is always trying to choke the life out of you. Which of those things would you walk away from? What will you do? You see, talked about it. Put your parents on a salary, go for a vacation. Will you rent a better house? Tell me. The Organized Small Business Academy will help you do all of those. If your business does better, you can achieve all those goals. You can achieve all those dreams. It's a 30-day online program that teaches business structure for small business. And it's a program for anyone who owns a small business. And it doesn't matter if you're a techie person or not, as long as you are ready to learn. There are 4 kinds of people who attend the academy. The first kind is people who want to learn how to organize what they do so they can work better as freelancers and earn from it. The second is those who have full-time jobs, who also have side hustles and want to better organize it so that it doesn't distract them from their day job. The third kinds of people are those who own small businesses like you, who want to get better at running the operations so that more sales can come in. You see, we're talking sales. This part, this structure, this small business academy would help you put all the things in place for the sales to be coming in. Now, the fourth kind of people who attend the academy are those who want to start small businesses but don't know how to start. They want to learn how to start and start well. Now, what will you learn from the Organized Small Business Academy? You will learn how to arrange and organize all the work you do in your business. You learn simple ways to get people interested to buy from your small business daily. We talked about traffic, remember? You learn how to see your profit in cash. Profit in cash in your business. You learn how to hire good staff for your small business, even if you've never hired anybody before. You would learn what you should sell that people will always be ready to buy. You will learn practical ways to organize your content creation so you never have to worry about content ever again. You will learn how to price your products and services in your business. You will learn simple policies, how to create them, how to use them in your small businesses. Policies for customers, policies for your staff. You learn how to make people take your small business seriously. This is a very critical part because a lot of times people look down on our small businesses. You learn how to organize where you work from, especially if you run a small business from home. Plus other lessons. You get 1, 2, 3 lessons every day. In total, there are about 40 lessons spread over 30 days. 30 courses, yes, one each day, plus 10 bonus lessons, all loaded. And classes are flexible. So you have flexible class hours. You can take the classes on your phone or on a computer. It doesn't matter whether you're a new business owner or an old business owner, and there is no age restriction. We've had people who were 17 who have taken the classes, and we've also had somebody who was 62 who took the Organized Small Business Academy. There's no age restriction. Now, here's the second highlight. For those of you who have taken courses and you struggle with implementation and sometimes you forget, don't worry. There's a way we would help you with that. The Organized Small Business Academy includes a 30-day accountability program. You will be held accountable for executing tasks daily. We've created an accountability system for each person who joins the academy. This is a no jokes area, no pampering. You must be ready for results. You must be ready for results. Okay? Highlight number 3. We'll also share with you at least 10 other ways you can make more money in your small business. You're probably making money from maybe 1 or 2 ways, but we will show you how to make money from at least 10 different ways in your small business. Doesn't that sound amazing? Plus, highlight number 4, you also get a list of 40 apps and tools that would help you organize your small business. You learn how to use at least 10 of those softwares. You learn basic bookkeeping for small business. Basic. You don't need an accountant for that. Just at a basic level, how do you keep your records? You learn basic bookkeeping for small businesses. You learn how to make more money practically. You see how to run your small business better and how to manage your social media better. Isn't that amazing? Here are some additional bonuses. Okay, there will be a weekly Q&A session live where you get to ask me as many questions as you can, or as many questions as possible. There will also be gifts for the best 5 participants. Now, here are some people. Remember, I told you about somebody who joined in her 60s, Madam Modugbe Hill. We call her Mommy Mo. So she says she just finished a meeting with her executive assistants. They hold weekly meetings, and one of her weaknesses is note taking. It's a strength for her executive assistant. In her meeting, she takes notes, and 24 hours sends me a to-do list. I had the courage to do this because I learned from the academy to be willing to outsource some of what I need to do, which I am not able to do. This is Mommy Mo. She's in her 60s. This is Ngozi Cassandra. Now, I love this part where she says she can now see her profit in cash. This is one of the amazing parts of the academy. You will see your profit in cash, money in the bank by the time you're done with the academy. Doesn't that sound amazing? Ruth says, even her staff says we are doing better, ma. It would work so well that even your employees will see it and say, yes, we are doing better. Okay? All that you need to join the Organized Small Business Academy is that you own a small business or you want to start one, and that you are ready to learn and implement what you learn. That's it. That's all you need. There are 4 batches of the Organized Small Business Academy. We've done the first batch. That happened in February. We've done the second batch that happened in May. The third batch starts in August, and the 4th batch in October. So enrollment is going on right now for the August batch. So get in right now. Okay. The Organized Small Business Academy will challenge you, but it will also be flexible for you. It will change a lot of things. It will change the way you do business. Okay. Like I said, in 30 days, the Organized Small Business Academy is 30 days, over 40 courses. There's a badass accountability system. You get 50 other ways to make more money in your business. You get a list of 40 apps and software. If I was to put all of these in value, it's well over 450,000 naira. But I'm not going to charge you that. The Organized Small Business Academy is 37,500 naira, or about $50. This is just about a thousand to 1,300 naira on a daily basis. That's it. You pay it in bulk, yes, but it's really cheap. It's really affordable, and it's something that will transform your business. So book your spot, get in now. How do you get in? Please pay 37,500 naira to this account number here. It will also be in the description of this course, okay, how you can enroll. And then send proof of payment via WhatsApp to this number. Okay, this is if you're in Nigeria. If you're in Ghana, it's 510 Ghana cedis, and you send via Momo to this number, okay, via MTN Momo, and then you send proof of payment via WhatsApp again to +2347015864486. All of these will also be in the description, okay? Then, if you are not in Nigeria, you're not in Ghana, you want to join from anywhere else in the world, this number would also be in the description. Simply just chat with us. Click the link to chat with us, and we will send you details of how to enroll for the Organized Small Business Academy from anywhere in the world. We've had students from Ghana, from Kenya, from Cameroon, from Niger, from Switzerland, from the UK, from US, from Canada, from wherever in the world you are. You can enroll for the Organized Small Business Academy. So get in now and get the following bonuses. Now, if you get in now, this is valid for the next 48 hours only. You get a free copy of Organize. Remember, I talked about that book. You get a free copy of Organize, How to Structure Your Small Business. You get a free copy of 50 other ways to make more money in your business now. You get a free copy of Bits and Pieces, a collection of business stories and lessons. Bonuses. Now here's Yemisi. Yemisi saying, I love what she said in this line. She said, so we promised that I would literally see the money in my business. And so he exposed us to some teachings and tasks that shaped and molded our orientation, mindset, and responsibilities. Now I can monitor, measure, and manage both the flow of money and resources, including humans, in my business. I can actually see the money physically in my account. You should be a part of the academy, okay? Now, here's an interesting part. I'm going to give you a 30-day money back guarantee. If you join the academy, finish the program, go through all the tasks and exercises we're going to go through together, and you don't find the academy useful, come and ask for a refund. I'll give you back your money with a public apology. I'm that confident. The Organized Small Business Academy is for food business owners, fashion businesses, coaches, experts, home businesses, stay-at-home moms, teachers, people who own side hustles, skincare business owners, bakers, school owners, newbies, retirees, hair businesses, farmers, etc. As long as you own a small business, the Organized Small Business Academy is for you. Now, here's some software you will learn in the academy. You will learn how to use an invoicing tool, a receipt tool, a customer relationship management tool. You learn to use a social media marketing software, WhatsApp marketing software, how to do payment confirmation without your employees disturbing you. So, what do you do next? Join the Organized Small Business Academy for 37,500 naira or $50. Like I said again, it is 30 days with over 40 short courses covered. There's a badass accountability system. You also get 50 other ways to make more money in your business and a list of 40 apps and software that would help you organize your business. Putting all of this together is well over 450,000 naira, but you get to pay only 37,500 naira or $50 or 510 Ghana cedis. So if you're in Nigeria and you want to pay, send by transfer to this number or click the link. There's a link in the description of this course where you would see how to pay online or how to send us a message. If you're in Ghana, you can also pay via Momo using this account number, and you send proof of payment to us to this number here, okay? It will also be in the description. And if you're anywhere else in Nigeria, anywhere else in the world, we'll send you details of how to send us a message, and we'll send you payment details. There would also be a link to click that you can also send us a message directly or for you to go ahead and pay. So, would you like to take this journey with me? Come on, let's go together. All right, everyone, I hope you've had a wonderful time. And this is where we call it quits for today. I will see you in the Organized Small Business Academy, and I hope you found some useful insights that you can use today. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you, and I had an amazing time doing this with you. Shalom, everyone. I'll see you some other time.